can't hear him. All right, go for it. Sorry.
It's gonna be in the flashback. I don't think it's gonna be Egghead. It's gonna be in the flashback. It's gonna be Kuma. It's gonna be Kuma post. It's gonna be Kuma post Saba Odi, I think, and it's going to be end of. It's gonna be. It might be the last thing he remembers. It might be the last memory.
His final memory. I like that. But what would be kind of cool is if we get like Kuma post Sabodi and he talks to somebody we don't expect him to have a connection to. I think that'd be sick too.
Yeah, so that's where I was hinging on. Nice. It's either right after Saba Odi, because he has the 2 years of protecting the Thousand Sunny also, but that's memoryless, right? So So the biggest thing is the last thing he asked for was to protect that. The last order he was given was to protect the Thousand Sunny. That was the last thing, right? So that's gonna be the last line. But before that, like it's either protected or it's right after Saba Odi.
Imagine that would letter to Bonnie.
It could be a letter, but I don't think that's a hype. I think it's happening with a hype thing, like a connect. Like he talks to Shanks. He talks to Shanks.
Yeah, Shanks and Mihawk would be pretty. Especially, I mean, we already know that he has a Mihawk connection that we just haven't seen, which is interesting. But
like here's the headcanon. Here's a crazy one, right? The big question we've all been wondering: Shanks and Kuma, what is Kuma? Well, we know Kuma knows because, but we also like don't know where Kuma is in the Shanks side, right? Like he's this guy who knows everybody. Imagine that after Saba Odi, he somehow like knows about Shanks somehow, like for whatever reason.
A fan panel is Kuma protecting the Sunny and Shanks and Mihawk are on both sides, just sitting right with him.
Or he goes to Shanks, like somehow he's like, I saw this in the or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, and my version of like the last example would be like, or not the last thing he remembers is the memory, like seeing Luffy smile and thinking that's Nika. Like, I feel like that would be the last thing that would be consciousness.
So the page you're betting on is Kuma's last memory and maybe seeing Nika.
Yeah, and if I was hedging my bets, then that would be like, you know, the dream, like won the lottery, right? But if I was being a little bit more moderate, I would say Saba Odi for the Egghead return. And then, you know, like anything outside that, I believe it, but like I feel like the hype will be there. I feel like the hype will be there rather than like. But then there's also Oda's like cognizant that like people don't like flashbacks, like you know, flashbacks.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at. So my bet's gonna be that it's gonna be back on Egghead, and it's going to be somebody landing an attack on Saturn.
So if I were to do like a stock spread, you said that to me, I would want that. Just a hedge.
That's such a hard one though, because you have to imagine the chapter layout, right? Because we're still in the flashback, so we need like Bonnie a little bit of intervention, we need Kuma's final moments, and then like maybe halfway, like 3/4 in, and then we have to immediately go to an attack. So I feel like my stocks are pretty low.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to say Dragon and Samba, but I feel like that'd be too crazy. I don't think Oda would necessarily go that route with no like border context. But
here's something.
I think the hit.
Like if we were to go your route, as far as like a business marketing thing, Oda could do this, and it could be like a catfish thing where my headcanon was like, you know, Akuma returns to Egghead, and he does like, you know, obviously this part's a joke, but like it still happened without the joke where Saturn's like, Bonnie, like I'm your father, like the Star Wars thing, and because Oda loves Star Wars, and then Kuma pops in, and is like, no, and I already said all that before, but like it could be that's the panel where it's like we see like a Kuma like silhouetted almost like behind Saturn, like we just see Saturn's face, so we don't know if he's in it like devil fruit form, and so Oda can hype us up that way because then we don't know if that's or is that anything, and you know you can play it that way where it's like, oh my god, what's happening next week, you know? So that'll be interesting.
I think it's gonna be Saturn. Yeah, Saturn related is what I'm going for.
But so we're both on the same page then that flashback ends next chapter and Egghead is likely to come back. Because it'd be great, because to me, if there's enough thing that Oda wants to do between now and when Kuma loses his consciousness, like I feel like adding stuff there is so dangerous.
much like content left in the Kuma flashback.
Yeah, like we could see him take retribution on Alpha, like you burned all the letters, or shredded them, like or he's like going through the bucket, like he's looking for Bonnie. It's just like you see the letters pour through the cracks in his hands. He's like, and then he's just like,
Oh my god.
Like some, oh my god.
I'm so upsetting. That means that nobody's been taking out the trash.
Something happens to your kitchen, and you say,
This is ludicrous.
you get it. Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim. Holla at State Farm.
Trash. Yeah, like you could be burning that, dude.
Oh, I think he's burning it. No, see, she read every letter. That's what happened. She read every letter.
Yeah, the page Oda leaks as Queen Connie. That was real hype. Imagine it's Gyokyo versus Mihawk. That'd be huge.
Yeah, Gyokyo is like, Jinbei is like, senpai. Gyokyo's sitting on top of the throne. He's like, oh, what happened to young
bunch of dead fishmen.
And then Mihawk is just like, if that man picked up a sword, he would be the strongest.
He has a little bit of a Dragon Ball Z thing going on too. He has been fishmonger.
Wait, would he be in the,
You want to try it
Friez's, was that the, I forgot the team. Oh my god.
The Ginyu Force?
Yeah, the Ginyu Force. Like, I was just like, whoosh.
Nah. Because that's just Ginyu, Raccoon, Jace, Murder, and whatever the last name, Goldo. They don't really have a name scheme, actually.
I just like the Ginyu Force goes so hard.
I don't like Ginyu Force.
What? Oh my god.
I like the cooler Armored Squadron more. You know who they are. And Frieza's brother has his own little group that has their pose too.
Yeah, they were cooler because they came after the predecessor, like years later down the line. Oh, I was gonna say Oda. Toriyama just looked at them and said, like, I'll make them a little bit better. But they're better because the Ginyu Force walked so they could run. I know what you're talking about now, though.
Cooler is literally cooler. And then he had like the BoJack Boys too.
Okay, here's the thing, and I just, like, I feel like you're just making a BoJack.
No. So, it's a movie, Dragon Ball Z BoJack Unbounded, I believe is the name of it.
See, I watched like old school movies, right? So, like, I don't even the legitimate name.
BoJack Unbound, there we go. Yeah, he had a whole crew, dude.
Is that a scientific one?
No. BoJack is like the world tournament guy who fights Gohan in Super Saiyan 2, like after Cell, I believe.
Yeah, I registered now. Yeah, because like I said, I the big versions I watched, like, there was no marketing for it. Panels were all fancy. Like, the covers for the DVDs were all
I think, when you say scientist, I think you're thinking of either Dr. Wheelo or Android 13.
I just remember it was like a GT-esque kind of thing, but it wasn't GT.
Was it like a guy who becomes a robot? Like he was a brain in it?
I think so,
Yeah, that's Dr. Wheelo. Yeah, good old Dragon Ball, man.
Yeah.
If only the manga was good, man. That manga's that shit's been awful. It's been awful. Considering you have the entire Dragon Ball Super movie. They've been doing that for over a year now, just recapping the same material. That's crazy.
Yeah. Man, One Piece is
Only one did that.
I feel like One Piece is good. Like, is this year like one of the best years of epics?
More or less. I mean, a lot of people don't like this flashback, actually. Yeah. No, I like the flashback.
Okay, good. I feel like I just need to
I've been around since, like, I've been around since pre-text, reading it weekly, so, dude, it's like, nobody knows, like, the Jesus Dressrosa, Whole Cake Island, Fisherman Island, like, people are saying this is a bad and slow and boring flashback. I'm like, brother, shoot, man, like, you remember Sky Q Weekly? Oh my gosh. Sky Q Weekly was cursed. I can, like, holy crap. Especially when they're going to the trials. Oh, dude, we got, like, zero progress.
I was chapters. So that's more cursed.
Oh, yeah, Weekly Anime was bad, too. I had the DVDs for that one, man, and let me tell you, almost got beat up, but let me tell you, at the time when you were capped at Olympics, and it was tough.
Yeah, it's rough when you're a kid. You can only watch one TV. You weren't even allowed to watch TV, so you contrabanded One Piece off to like second part of YouTube, whatever.
Yeah, like watchp.com or something.
Yeah, something like that. Risk all the ads and viruses. Getting the pop-up booties and stuff like that.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
Yeah, and then you waste your time with the entire episode, which is a PowerPoint slideshow that you can
Somebody made a little chart of like One Piece, like not filler, but like the pacing of One Piece.
Yeah.
So like early One Piece, it was like, they did 1 or 2 chapters per episode, and then you can see like over the years it gets worse and worse. Like Wano was like 0.7 chapters per episode. And that's like, damn, dude.
1,500 minutes
of filler. Yeah. The Reverie was 0.5 chapters per episode. I was like, damn, how'd they pull that off, man?
That one made sense to me.
Because they did a lot of like, hey, like if you don't remember Vivi, this is where Vivi's from, and then we get like the whole Alabasta flashback. Oh my god! Like they showed us the crocodile fight during that too. I was like, damn, dude, like it's not even Vivi anymore, man.
I like that version of it, but
you like it for yourself.
I didn't see it. I felt like it was like, as far as the directorship goes, every arc kind of makes sense to do that because it's an arc where you don't have the straw hats. So their logic as far as anime goes is like, we're not gonna make a movie without the straw hats. That's why like God Valley will never be a thing.
Yeah, that's like
whereas like JJK proved the concept, like you don't need the main characters in the thing, you can still do it, but it's like they're old school. But Toei is not. No,
Toei's.
Round 2. Fight.
they're old school. Toei not.
Toei's a different beast.
Look at Goku, my guy wasn't even supposed to be the main character. We still have him live and kicking somehow. Like, kill this man. Like, he's literally the equivalent of Superman in their series. No problem. He's giving sense of being to the villains. That's how much of a tie they have to the IP. But like with the Reverie arc, an arc where they don't have movies, so they did a flashback of this movie in every episode. And so it made sense to me as far as directorship. But it also made sense to me because I liked it. What they did, remember, it was like they had a kind of like on like all this stuff, and then they went back to the main version of like kind of specific moments, and it's like it really hits different because you recognize like how important these things were to these other characters, even if you were keeping up with it, right? Like it's like, oh wow, yeah, this really affects you.
I'm just wondering, like in a different universe, man, like. One Piece was adapted by a different studio, like starting over from like episode 1. I wonder how different it would be.
I think we talked about this.
Yeah, it's just like fanfic at this point, but man, if One Piece started in 2015, oh, dude, it'd be so different.
Like imagine this, right? At the end of One Piece, there's this crack thing, and we talked about it. One Piece kind of cute. The kind of crackhead that kind of be like, go for it. I already made One Piece. Let's see what you got. And he just like releases the thing and lets every studio. Yeah, and then every studio is just like, all right, we all are gonna try for one, and then you have a multiverse of One Piece where it's like this is studio. Or whatever.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if
you get like 10 different versions of East Blue. No.
I don't know. It's obviously not real, but I'm saying like
that's like what Bob's Burger does with their episodes, where they're like, hey, like what? Yeah, for Bob's Burgers, I don't know if you guys know that cartoon, but on their anniversaries, what they'll do is they'll have different studios or different artists come in, and they'll work on like 1-minute segments of the episode. So 1 minute you'll have one animation, then you switch over to a different style, a different style, a different style, a different style, and that's throughout the whole episode. And let me tell you, I hate it. I hate it so much. I actually skip those episodes.
I wouldn't do it like that, but like there's a certain nuance. Okay, so here's a good example. You and me both read an article, right? And then we go to the 50/50 podcast, and then we both retell stories. naturally, we both have this, we both represent this, but we tell it differently, right? And I think that retelling part is a part of storytelling, right? That's how like go by.
Well,
That's
does
how
it have to follow the same, like...
no, it's retelling.
Oh, so like I could write a story where he's a bad guy, for example.
If that's and then everybody takes
I don't know. I don't know the point, but I at that point, I feel like a King piece would be better. Just like a sequel to King 1 prequel would be better at that point. Rather than like, hey, here's the same cast of characters, but we kind of flip the roles. It's like the Marvel way. It's like, yeah, it's cool and all, but like, I think that's better. Why just kind of like a canon prequel or sequel.
I think Oda is more. Not that. No, I'm not speaking for Oda.
Yeah, I don't think Oda would continue One Piece.
After seeing the Netflix way of going down it, clearly he's okay with taking extreme liberties with how the story goes for the sake of like end goal or something.
Yeah.
But then on the other side of it, outside of Netflix, he has many mangas that he gives to people. So like there's someone who makes kids movies. He let them do Chopper Con, and it was all the characters and they were all in school, and then Chopper's like a teacher or something. And so he's done that like many times.
Oh yeah, that's like I've been on a boat where Oda is like essentially trading up like the next manga for One Piece.
Yeah, but it's not even the same job. These people don't care. Like they're doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like there was a claymation guy doing like Clay, Straw Hat Crew, and I think they even told a story similar. And it's like I think Oda is on that frame of like storytelling, where it's like stories change shape, and it's like, all right, you have what I said is the One Piece thing. How would you tell the story, right? And I feel like that's a very important thing, like for stories to, like if you think of King Arthur, right? Like if you think of like the Knights of the Round Tables, there's no story. It's just a bunch of authors who kind of like took their own spin, and there's a popular few, but then some of them in modern times congregated into one story and adapted into one thing. So you got like a beginning point where everybody told the similar stories. It got written down, so many writers wrote it down, and then it became so popular to the point where it's like, we don't even know if they were real or not, but the fiction became so tangible that like we can't necessarily say that it was completely fabricated, which is a wild place to be, because that wasn't like Egyptian times, that was like 500 and or 400 years old and stuff like that. And that's why the King Arthur was like the 200s and 1500s, you know, it's like some random time period where they think they know where King Arthur's story is, they think they know where some of the round table was. Well, like we don't know. And the way it got popular is because a bunch of people just told the stories and made their own versions. And
yeah, dude, if I was writing One Piece, bro, everything's dead.
Everybody, JJK, One Piece.
Yeah, I've been like JJK. I'd go crazy on the fights, the emotions. Like people are gonna burn fast, die fast. Like it would be over.
I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying like there's a world for something like that.
Yeah.
But One Piece high would obviously be like that. Keep it One Piece straight up.
Keep it One Piece short enough. Do like 3-4 chapters per episode.
Especially in hindsight, at the end of the series, we can then say. No, king1 dies, Pell dies, all these characters that like don't matter, kill them. Like in the Kai, like yeah, like Oda needs a lot of
popularity people who he wants to die in the most.
Yeah,
that's essentially it.
It's not One Piece Kai, it's One Piece dies.
There you go. Hey, thank you, Mark, for joining us on this episode of Parcast. That name, the One Piece Parcast.
Yeah, it's I've been the biggest supporter of the Bible Revolution. I was like, fine, you do something with it. And I'm gonna do something.
Nobody can switch back in time. Yes and no, it's hard.
Yeah.
YouTube is rough. But hey, thank you guys for stopping by, showing support and all that good stuff. We'll catch you guys next week or the week after that.
Yeah. Or next week.
You never know. Peace out, guys.
Get the truth and everything you need to fulfill in your life.
Get ready for the next battle.
civilization until it mysteriously vanished from the entire world. This kingdom worshipped the sun god, and it was only discovered because a man traveled the world to search for a real-life bonding glyph.
What's up, guys? Main Man Sui here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. And I'm so sorry, my dear community on YouTube and Twitch, for being late yet again for a reaction video. It was not on purpose. I got really sick a few days ago and I've just been unable to stream or do anything, just playing Dota 2 all day long. But very fitting because the temperature the last few days here in Stockholm has been like -20, blizzard, frost and snow everywhere. So very dry enough themed, actually. But I am feeling a little bit better today, so we're still gonna look at it. And Dragunov is one of the characters I like the most in Tekken. He's absolutely one of my favorites. Got him to Tekken God rank not long ago in Tekken 7. He looks really cool in Tekken 8. It's his best outfit ever by a mile, I think. And I'm really hoping the gameplay is interesting as well. It has to be said, but in Tekken 7, he's a very honest character. Some of you might get annoyed at some of his strengths and maybe his growth, but he's painfully honest and he's painfully weak. When we talk honest characters in Tekken 7, we usually talk about like Jack. Again, you might not feel bad for it, but I think Jack is very honest. Shaggy, Kazumi, Kazuya, characters of that type. But also Dragunov is on that list. But Dragunov is the weakest of them. I feel like with Dragunov, you're actually the most honest I have found. Because you don't really have dirty tricks, and you're super shit. Dragunov is so bad in Tekken 7 fights. He has the worst hitboxes. I think he has the worst combos. So if he launches you anything off axis, like to the side, he can't do a combo. He gets 1 damage. He has the weakest one combo. He relies on low to get holding tracking. He has no counters utility. He basically doesn't have mid hitboxes. His mids are high. He has so many trash matchups. He has a couple of viable attacks, and everything else feels gimmicky at best. Yeah, and he's clunky. So it's, yeah, I'm here. This is my #1 guy when I think I'm rooting for him to get big buffs. More so than Kazuya. I'm like, buff this guy. Buff this guy and make his gameplay interesting. So let's go. He could really do with some interesting new mechanics.
Stop into MDX detailing in Johnstown where there's 30% off all final rounds. We have thousands of color providers from everything from 3M, Texas, Avery Dennison, 4 KPMF. But if you want to see what the color looks like on your car, before you pick it, check this out. You can stop into the shop.
He could really do with some interesting new mechanics, I think. Miguel also gets shafted with off-axis combos. Not as much as Dragunov. Is it too loud or is it okay? Oh wait, sorry, I missed the text. The White Reaper. Oh. The White Reaper. God, he looks so cool.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I love it. Oh, shit. Do you know how many times I just started reading the whole thing without focus? Do you know how many times I requested this? Oh, sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. A lot of new stuff here. What? Holy shit! Holy shit! Did you guys see that? right to basketball bubble. Let's go, motherfucker. Holy shit, the heat's back. Oh, heat engager. Sounds good.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Oh, that's it. Love that. What really called the intro, really great. I love the staring into the camera, staring podcast against the camera, man.
You
Yeah, I gotta
lose.
say, Rage Art.
You want to try me, Gov?
I remember this part from when we saw the character reveal trailer, when they had leaks and suddenly they showed glimpses of him, Steve, and a couple of other characters, Shaheen, very quickly. You remember that trailer? They showed this sequence, and I thought this looked so dull. Yeah, there's blizzard and an ice effect. It's like, wow. But it didn't look very dramatic to me, the sequence, and I was like, well, what's before it in the Rage Art must be really cool and significant, right? The sequence before. But it's like, that's cool. It's pretty cool, but this...
Round 1. Fight.
Even though the...
KO. Round 2. Fight. Great. Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight. You lose.
Hey, you. You want to try me, Gov?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight. KO. Round four. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight.
Drop the freaking people's elbow on his candy ass.
You're having fun now, boy.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight.
body up.
Fight. KO. You win. Get ready for the next battle.
Zenkai boost.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight. KO. Round four. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight. KO. You win. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
You have cereal. We don't eat.